All right, we're up and running on YouTube. Hey, YouTube people, I'm trying to get the Facebook one up and running, but welcome to regional quarterfinals here from Grantsburg. Give me just a second here to get this actually moving. Come on. There we go. Hey everybody, good evening and welcome to Grantsburg, Wisconsin. This is WIAA playoffs. It's the first round, the regional quarterfinals here, and it's the Grantsburg Pirates hosting the Boyceville Bulldogs, the number 3 seed hosting the number 2 seed here as we get the tournament season started, the first tournament game of the 22-23 school year. And here's Pete Johnson. Let's take a listen.
Will you please stand, face the flag at the southwest entrance for the playing of the national anthem. This just happens to be the Fall Sports Officials Appreciation Week. We really appreciate officials who are willing to put in their time so our girls can play these games. The winner of tonight's game will face either Washburn or Ladysmith this Thursday evening. Site to be determined. Number 8, Haley Monstad. Number 10, Andrea Jensen. Number 12, Anna Dunn. Number 18, Cora Leslie. And tonight's starting libero, number 22, JC Guy. Along with coaches Olson, Henry, and Eakey. And now the starters for the Grantsburg Pirates. Number 5, Sydney Gransky. Number 10, Megan Schaefer. Number 12, Madison Schaefer. Number 21, Whitney Meyer. Number 22, Renee Two. Number 23, Jordan Jella. Starting at the middle for the Pirates, number 2, Ashlyn Olsen. Along with coaches Oliver Johnson, Hanson, and DeWitt.
All right, everybody, welcome to Grantsburg, Wisconsin. This is the first round of the WIAA playoffs. Volleyball action coming your way. It's the number 3 Grantsburg Pirates hosting the number 14 Boyceville Bulldogs. My name is Bob Rombach. Nick Rombach is running the camera right next to me, and we're excited to bring you the first tournament game of the year in all sports. It's, I don't know, maybe soccer, tennis, I'm not sure, but in these parts, for the most part, this is the first game, and it's Grantsburg, who is 23-9, hosting Boyceville, who is 2-12. Welcome to everybody watching from Boyceville or Boyceville fans, along with Grantsburg fans. I would love to interact with you in the comments section. Keep it positive, and we have lots of fun during our broadcasts, our live streams here, and tonight should be no different. Here's Whit Myers, fresh off the plane from Spain, and she serves it up real nice. It's hit over by Boyceville, set to the outside, 2's across. Actually, that was Madison Schaefer, and it's a little bit long, and it's 1-0 Boyceville. So you can watch this on Facebook or YouTube. Here's the serve. That was Delaney Olson. Set to the outside, looking for Java. It's a big blast, hit back, and Grantsburg's on the board. Here's the serve by Madison. Played up nicely in the back row. Down the line. Set middle to Jabba. That looked like it may have been touched, but it was not. Another point. 2-1. And Tracy Chanel's going to come in for Madison on the side out. Back to serve, Cora Leslie, senior for the Bulldogs. It's deep, played up by Chanel. Set back, looking for Megan Schaefer. She goes deep down the middle. Quick set to the middle, and it was something a little bit off there. Andrea Jensen put it into the net. Did her best to pop that one up, but kind of a miscommunication, I think, between setter and hitter, and it's 2-2. And here's the serve by Schaefer. That one hits the rafters. Good job to get underneath it by Hannestad, and it's over. Here's Chanel. Myers set back to Gronsky, and that's going to be a point for the Pirates. Nice little back set from Myers, and Gronsky put it in a good spot on the other side, and it's 3-2. Schaefer to serve again. Another good pass by Guy, but that one goes the Pirates' way. 4-2 the score. And the serve again. Guy too long on the pass that time, and it's 5-2. And Megan puts it into the net. And the side out for the Bulldogs. Here's what we're looking at as far as the playoffs go. Grantsburg hosting Boyceville tonight. Winner of this one plays the winner of Ladysmith and Washburn. And here's the serve by Hannestad, and Grantsburg misplayed it. And all of a sudden it's 5-4. Another deep serve. That's played up, stays in the back row. Chanel forward, but Twos will dump it over for a free ball for the Bulldogs. Set this side into the block and down. That was Hannah Dunn getting it done. 5-5. And again, Hannestad back there to serve, another senior on the team. There's a good serve. Gronsky handles nicely. Myers goes back to Java, reaches back, hits it over. Tight to the net on that second hit, and it is over. And Grantsburg was in the net. (6-5), the Bulldogs with the lead here. Big underdogs. Boyceville, according to Max Preps, and that's usually the best I can find for standings, it has them down for just the 2 wins, 2-12 on the season. So obviously, Grantsburg with a 23-9 record seems to be the favorite going away here. But right now, oh, as I say that, Jordan Java. Let's see if we can see that one again. Here's some football for you. Oh, okay, there it is. A big blast from Java. Oh, gosh, I always do this, you guys. There, yikes. All right, Ashlyn Olsen in to serve for the Pirates. Right down the middle, another good bop by Guy. It's back over, Bulldogs control. Oh, miss hit, and it's gonna be Pirates taking the lead back, 7-6. Olsen, she's a firecracker. She's serving kind of from her normal spot. That one was tipped by Melanie Lee. Great play by Rachel Twos, but Chanel unable to put the ball over. What's that? Oh, that was Carly Gross. Oh, Carly got it. Oh, she was serving. I'm sorry. Yep. She's wearing her hair like. Okay. That is on the line. 8-7. Yeah, that was Carly Gross, not Ashlyn Olsen. Doesn't negate what I said about Ashlyn, but makes more sense why Carly was serving from there. Here's the serve. Chanel. Gross tried to pick it out of there. Some real trouble here for the Pirates. It's 9-7, and you know that's fine and all, but a game like this, a 3 versus 14, you kind of like to see them come out of the gates a little stronger. They've been struggling a little bit lately. There's Gronsky going cross, coming back over. Twos plays it near the line. Gross to the outside. Twos lines it up. Good play by Boyceville, and it'll be rolled over. There's Schaefer. Now Gross to the middle. Lee swats it, and it's out. A 3-point lead for the visiting Bulldogs. 10-7 the score. It is not set 0. Let me fix that too. Might end up seeing an early timeout here by Deb Johnson if things don't correct themselves here. And there's one. Reisimer served it out. So the Pirates get the side out and a rotation. Gronsky out. There's Ashlyn. Ashlyn's going back behind the line. This is what I'm talking about. She kind of comes in from out of bounds, serves from that opposite corner. It's like the student section wearing pajamas tonight. The serve is good. Bumped over and bumped over. Schaefer to Gross, outside Twos, off the top of the block. Bulldogs with a chance, it comes back. Lee goes up to get it. Bulldogs get it back. Boyceville down the line, there's Schaefer. Here's Gross, setting middle, looking for Lee. She has to swat it over. That was Ruby Rengo. That's the other one I was getting wrong. That one is in. Yeah, Melanie Lee is out for the season. That's Ruby Rengo in there with the in the middle. And back to serve is Guy. back set twos. It's a free ball for the Bulldogs. Set middle, hit deep. Olsen there. Gross over and two, and she finds the campfire, as it were. Campfire goes right in between, amongst all five of them, right where the campfire would be. I'll show you again. Right there. Nice strategy. 11-9. And it's over. Olsen there, good pass, sets to the outside. Madison with a big blast. That one finds pay dirt, and Grantsburg back within one here in set number one. Good serve by Twos. Going to the opposite side, Twos gets the ball. Tough play, Gross is there though, and Ringo goes deep. Guy with the dig, and it's going to be Guy pushing it over. It's going to be close, but it would have fallen in if Olsen hadn't touched it. Cross court on the line, and that was a nice one from Megan Schaefer. Here it is again. I don't know why my replay has such problems, but it'll get there eventually. Twos down the middle. Set by Olsen. Nice set. Good dig by Olsen on Grantsburg's side. This one's swatted over by Schaefer. Madison that time to the middle. Down and out. Grantsburg has retaken the lead, 12-11. Close game here, about halfway through set number one. Twos, and bottom drops out of it. Bottom drops out of it as the two girls in the back row watch it fall a foot inside the line. 13-11. And it's over by Leslie. Gross gets blocked. That's on top of the net, and it's going to be Boyceville ball. Grantsburg holds on to a 1-point lead, 13-12. And the serve. Twos makes a nice play at the boundary. Pushed over by Olsen. Set this way. Try to go through the block, and Rengo is going to get called for a carry. Oh, no, she's in the net. Sorry, yeah, in the net. And it's all tied up at 13. Hannah Dunn, a junior, serves it over, and that one misses. So that's a couple of service errors on Boyceville. Whitmyers comes back in, so does Jordan Java. Carly Gross and Ruby Rengo come out. 14-13 Grantsburg, set number one here in the first playoff game. Wow, did you see that? Okay, that was spectacular. Watch the bottom just kind of fall out of this serve. It's beautiful. Just poof. Myers again, and that one catches her off guard. Now they're in their head. It's like a good pitcher. Well, appropriately, a good pitcher. Changes speed, fastball, and now Grantsburg with a 3-point lead. Let's take a quick second to say thank you to one of our sponsors here, Northwood Tech. All right, thank you, Northwood Tech, as this timeout called by Rochelle Olsen of the Bulldogs. And the serve by Myers. And it'll be over. Grantsburg has it tipped back over by Megan. Set this way, tipped and blocked by Java. And the Bulldogs, oh, great play by Megan. Whitney keeps it. And it's over by Grantsburg. Nice little play there. Grantsburg has to track back now and dump it over. Boyceville with the chance to get in system here. Set to the outside, off the top of the block. Grantsburg is there, twos to Whitney. And now Megan, that's off the top of the block. Good rally here for first round of the playoffs. Myers to the middle. Java, and she finds it. Nice rally, nice volley there between Boyceville and Grantsburg. The battle of the purples. 17-13 Grantsburg leads. And the serve is good, saved and pushed over. Myers, set, not perfectly, so it's over to Boyceville. A nice hit back over on Boyceville's side. That would have been out. Boyceville will roll one over from behind the 10-foot line. Olsen's there. Myers now to the middle. Java takes something off of it and gets the point. Peggy Johnson's watching. Hey, Peggy, good to have you with us. And an ace for Myers. She is eating them up right now. And Grantsburg's taking control of this one after it let's see, Boyceville had a 12-9 lead, I think, 11-8, something like that. Myers, ooh, that one almost fell in. I agreed with the girls in the back row that was out, and then she has a way about just having the ball fall straight down, defying physics. Here's the serve by Olsen. And in the net. The pass was a little too far, and it took the setter, Myers, into the net. 19-15. Olsen to serve again. The lefty. And twos is there. Myers will set, looking middle to Schaefer. Schaefer got up on that one. And slammed it down. Gronsky back in. Olsen is out. Look at how high Megan got on that hit. Here's the serve by Schaefer. Set back, cross court. Megan is there. Myers will set outside looking for Gronsky. It's played up. Olsen bump sets this way. Dumped over by Hannestead. Set back, nifty. And Boyceville is there. Hannestead again off the tape. Myers is there. Now tipped over by Java, and it's still up. Can she save it? Guy does get it over. Myers again. Sydney. It's popped up. Set back, and double hit. Oh, that's too bad. Too bad it ended like that. It was another nice rally. 21-15. And Schaefer serves again. Off the block of Java. Myers bump sets it to Java. She rolls one over. And it's back over on Grantsburg's side. Myers sets outside looking for Gronsky. A nice approach. Good pass by Boyceville. It's over, but it's blocked by Java and a miss hit, and it's going to be a lift. And Grantsburg back up by 7. Madison, nice serve. And into the net goes Boyceville on the second hit. The pass went into the net almost, and it's tough for a setter to kind of walk the line there. She got into the net. Schaefer. Nice, and Schaefer, Megan has been really launching tonight. And speaking of that, there's Jordan Java with a big blast. And it's going to be set point for the Pirates. The girls really getting up recently, and now they have a comfortable lead, 24-15. Set back, and it's going to be on a side out to win it. But this game was tied at 13s. Grantsburg went on a nice run and got themselves a good lead here. Schaefer out, Chanel in. And back to serve is Cora Leslie, junior for Boyceville. Megan, Whitney, and now Jordan, and too far. Wanting a touch, no touch, and it'll be Bulldogs point. Bulldogs ball. And here's Leslie. And that one's out, and Grantsburg wins set number 1, 25-17. All right, so let's get the scoreboard fixed. Actually, while I'm doing that, take a look at another one of our awesome sponsors, Burnett Medical Center.
Do you have difficulty sleeping, severe sore throats, or constant snoring? It may be time for you to visit Burnett Medical Center's ear, nose, and throat specialist, Dr. Freumovich. He works with adults and children to diagnose and treat various conditions of the ear, nose, throat, and related structures of the head and neck. Conditions range from reoccurring ear infections to difficulty breathing and sleeping. Sign up for a better tomorrow with a treatment plan that works for you and your health.
All right, and back again. 1-0, Grantsburg leads now in the second set, getting set to start. I think we have a little bit of time. Let's take a look at another one here.
My career journey started at Northwood Technical College. I'm a business management graduate, and I'm proud of my education here. I transferred to a four-year college where I earned a bachelor's in management, then went on to law school. I'm now an attorney and chief operating officer of a sovereign nation wealth fund. I work remotely across the country providing business resources for 2 tribes. I chose to start my education at Northwood Tech because I could earn credits towards my bachelor's. All associate degrees have a 4-year path. Choose your path and experience success.
All right, welcome back. Minute and a half before they have to go play. Sometimes it goes earlier than that. Got the student section sitting down, but they're all in their jammies. What is he doing? I'm going to text him right now. I'll call him. See it. He never gets embarrassed, but that's my son Zach on the phone. Hey, you're on camera. You're on camera. How you doing? Can you wave? Just wave. All right, there we go. All right, there I get. Get up. All right. There we go. Do something, man. All right. It does seem like forever between sets sometimes. Grantsburg won the first one, 25-17. And here's what the rest of the bracket looks like. Winner of this one plays the winner of Ladysmith and Washburn. On the other side of the bracket, Unity is the top seed there, the number 2 seed, taking on Schwamigan. Cameron and Cumberland playing tonight. You can watch that one on We Are Cameron. I really expect a Unity Grantsburg rematch, 3-match. Unity's taken it to Grantsburg a couple times this year. Pirates hoping to get a chance to settle the score. In the playoffs. Boyceville with a nice start here. There's the serve. Just kidding, that was not Boyceville. They didn't swap sides, so what do I know? That's Whitmeyer's. It's like my eyes are deceiving me. Usually they well, they've gone back to switching sides during competition, but apparently not this time. Grantsburg off to a really nice start now, 3-0, Whitney Myers. That's Madison with a big blast. Grantsburg leads 4-0 now. It's nice to see the Pirates like getting after it a little bit tonight. Looks like they've got a little more height in their jumps and a little more fire in their arms when they swing, and they're swinging a little bit more often. Great play, but can't bring it in. Nice try anyway by Delaney Olson, the senior, pulling that one out of the net. Nothing. Set to this side. That's a good blast, but Ashlyn Olson is there. Woo, that one got away from twos a little bit. Nice play, though. Great cut. Underrated there by Madison Schaefer. Look at how tight she had to kind of cut this one from the angle. She was out of bounds, and she was able to get it, use that blocker, and get a point. The serve comes over. There's another big hit by Madison. This is Megan, her sister, Guy, and then it's tipped over by Olson. That's going to be tough. And they get their first point. But Grantsburg scoring the first 6 points of the set. They'll take that after a little bit of a lackluster start to set number 1. Boyceville had a lead. I think they led 13-10. Grantsburg tied it up at 13s and then never looked back. And one in the campfire. And Grantsburg gets the side out. I hit the wrong button. Had -1 up there for Boyceville. Oops. Set middle, and that's an easy block. I think Sydney got that one. Tipped, and Jordan got that one. Getting way up. Are you going to get unstuck? Is that a no? Why is this not working, you guys? That's not what I wanted. Yeah. Let's see if it'll work here. Well, there you go. So a timeout called by Boyceville as they run into the buzzsaw here that Grantsburg is out there playing aggressive volleyball. And to be honest with you, the matches that I've watched, I've been waiting for this Grantsburg team to kind of unleash. Not settle for dinking and dunking and get up there and blast away and let whatever happens happen. And maybe tonight is a night where they can kind of say, yeah, that's a good strategy, because they have really been aggressive, especially here in set number 2. But to end set number 1, they were jumping high and hitting hard. There's one for Sydney. Look at her going back, getting it through the block and causing trouble for Boyceville. And all right, a point for the Pirates. 9-1. Good pass set, and that one is off the top of the net, and then I think it hit Megan. Came back over, so a block for Megan. Whitney back to Megan. She swings hard and finds the corner. 10-1, and this is what you come to expect watching Grantsburg volleyball over the years. This is a good start to the second set for Grantsburg. They've only had 2 servers, Whitney and now Madison. Tipped over, and Jordan just says, nope. Dikembe Mutombo, that one. Let's see if replay will work this time. A little bit too soft. And pushed over. Grantsburg with a chance to get in system with a 10-point lead. Tipped over, and there's the time to use that. The set was a little bit behind her, but she was able to put it over the blockers and in front of the defenders. Boyceville has to do a better job just getting up on those. Pirates really taking it to them now, 12-1. That's off the top of the block, and it slowed it down enough that Madison, who had already committed to one spot, was crossed up. So just the second service opportunity here for Boyceville in this second set. And it'll go to Cora Leslie. 12-2 the score. Grantsburg leads here in set number 2. Myers chases it, and Java puts it over. Boyceville with a chance to cut into the lead. Not a strong hit there. Set middle. Jordan Java has come to play tonight. And that's a good everything there by Grantsburg. Pass by Myers, set by Megan, and then a big blast by Jordan. Myers has to pass again, but Sydney is there. Good, but Bulldogs control. There's Chanel. Myers to the middle. Jordan hits again, and it's off a guy and into the bench. Another point for the Pirates. It's 14-2. Grantsburg won the first one 25-17, but it was a lot closer actually than that, or at least it felt a lot closer than that. It was Boyceville had a lead several times as the match, or as the set started, and then Grantsburg pulled away at the end. That's in the net. Megan again. Myers, that one's touched, so I think Grantsburg has 3, but they go over in 2. That's blocked, back over, another block by Java. And Grantsburg with a chance to get in system here, set middle, and Java's been doing great. That time it's dug out, but back over Piper Olson with a nice dig that time. And it leads to a Grantsburg point. Piper into the game for the first time. 16-2 Pirates lead. Chelsea Holden, a freshman, in for the Bulldogs. Schaefer serves. Guy gets it, but can't put it where she wants it, and Grantsburg gets another point on that ace from Megan. So a tale of 2 sets here for the Pirates. And that's a great serve. What a fastball from Megan, and it's back over. Myers goes back to Piper, and it is in the net. So side out for the Bulldogs. Even Piper, the freshman, fresh off the bench, she goes slamming it. Missed it, but you like the aggressiveness. And that's 2 in a row for Boyceville. Kind of on Grantsburg mishaps, but Grantsburg again being aggressive. Aggressive mistakes are much easier to take. Haley Hannestead, she's done a good job from behind the stripe tonight. Set back, there's Java. Popped up by Olson, and now it'll be Holden. I think that's the first time she touched it. And rolled over by Gronsky. Set this way, cross. Megan sprawls for it, but ends up putting it 4 rows deep. So a little bit of life here for Boyceville. 17-5. This set is all but over, but give them credit for continuing to play hard here. Another good serve by Hannestead. Piper, left-handed. Now Boyceville, that's too long, and Grantsburg will get the ball back. Rango in for Myers, and Gross in for Java, and Carly will go back to serve. That one's going to be back over. Carly gets up there. Nice awareness. I don't think the other girls saw. Piper rolls one over. So you got the two freshmen, those tall freshmen, Ruby Rango and Piper Olson in the front. Carly Gross will be setting to them. And now Sydney giving them a little bit of advice. Here's the serve. That one's blocked by Piper. Boy, that's got to be formidable as a hitter to look at those two in the front. Ruby puts one in the net. 19-6 the score. Chanel to Gross, back to Sydney. Big blast from Sydney Gronsky. Take another look at that one. And Grantsburg gets to 20-6. Olivia Poneth in for Boyceville. As Ashlyn Olson gets set, and they're ready now. She starts right in front of the student section. I've seen her approach from even farther away than that. In Siren, it seemed like she was behind the bleachers where she started. Great job by Carly to get that over, and Ruby puts it where nobody is. That's a nice little sequence for the Pirates. Take another look at that. Hopefully you're not getting annoyed by all the replays, but it's fun to look at that play by Carly and then just finding that dead corner. Ashlyn to serve again. Ashlyn and Renee are the two captains here for Grantsburg. That one's over, and they are in the net. Boyceville ends up in the net, 22-6. And Ashlyn will continue. Grantsburg serving during this set especially has been, I knew that was going to happen, Nick. And that wasn't, Ashlyn's a good server, but not good enough to overcome the announcer's jinx. Eesh. Here's JC Guy. Bump set by Gross. That one's blocked back, and it's down. (22-8). Grantsburg got off to a big lead, 11-1, 12-2. Really hasn't been a match since. That one's deep and out. So Renee Twos will come back in, and Piper Olson will sit down. Wouldn't be surprised to see Kaylee Moore come into the game at some point here. She's the only one on the bench who hasn't gotten a chance. This is on top of the net. Ruby Rango with the meatball. She's a freshman. That's what they just announced to anybody within earshot. Good serve. And Boyceville staying alive, rolls one over. Here's Gross. Nice bump set to sister to sister, Megan to Madison. It's hit back over. Great play or effort by Ashlyn, but it will go to Boyceville, 24-9. And the serve, Olson. Schaefer to Schaefer, big blast and just out. Got to say thank you to Goob and Stacy Coy, who have filled in a whole bunch here this year. Nice serve, but a good job by Megan. And now back to Ashlyn, gets a crack at it from the 10-foot line. Boyceville finds the floor, and it's 24-11. But Goob and Stacy have done a lot of games, a lot of home matches here this year. They do a lot of softball games too, but they're so much fun to listen to. I mean, even if you don't care about the game itself, those two, really funny. That one's partially blocked. Tipped over in two by Megan, and that is going to do it for set number 2. 25-11, a much better showing by the Pirates, and they kind of let up halfway through. Grantsburg with a dominant performance that time, 24-11, the final score of set number 2. And while I get set up for set number 3, say thank you to Burnett Medical Center one more time.
Do you have difficulty sleeping, severe sore throats, or constant snoring? It may be time for you to visit Burnett Medical Center's ear, nose, and throat specialist, Dr. Freumovich. He works with adults and children to diagnose and treat various conditions of the ear, nose, throat, and related structures of the head and neck. Conditions range from reoccurring ear infections to difficulty breathing and sleeping. Sign up for a better tomorrow with a treatment plan that works for you and your health.
All right. Take another look at the brackets here. This is what's happening now. Grantsburg. Wait a second. Oh, I'm using a graphic that I used during the Grantsburg Ladysmith football game. I forgot to take that highlight off of Ladysmith, so I was telling the Ladysmith people we were potentially going to meet up in volleyball, and we still might. If there's any Ladysmith people watching, why would you be watching? I don't know, but if there is. So Grantsburg and Boyceville, then Washburn and Ladysmith, the winners play each other. Right now, Grantsburg with a 2-0 lead, looking pretty good here in the first round. And we'll see if they get to host Ladysmith or Washburn. And here's the rest of the bracket. Cameron and Cumberland playing tonight. You can watch that on We Are Cameron. Schwamigan and Unity also. You can catch that on the Unity channel. Getting the rotations all set here. Grantsburg football getting the number 1 seed. I don't have a slide prepared for that or anything, but they are taking on Cameron on Friday night. Cameron, a great story. It's been a long time since they've been in the playoffs, making the playoffs for the first time, and Grantsburg will host them on Friday. Back to the action. There's a block by Java. Stays inbound, so Boyceville will hit it over. Olsen, Myers, that's what they want to see, and it is on the line. Big hit from Java. Jordan's having a great night tonight. And Whit Myers back to serve. Another good serve. Just so difficult to handle. 2-0 Grantsburg leads. Served by Myers. Look at that thing. You might not be able to see very well from the camera, but the movement on that ball will give Phil Necro make him blush. Anybody know the Phil Necro reference? Nick, do you know who Phil Necro is? Huh? Knuckleball pitcher. Ooh, good job staying out of the net. Madison's played that one about 3 feet out, but it doesn't matter. Grantsburg gets another point, and they lead 4-0. Dad says more like it. He likes the way the Pirates played there in set number 2 also. Myers again, up 4-0. Grantsburg got off to a 10-0 start, 11-1. Oh my gosh! Good thing that wasn't his. That's over. And Megan, holy cow! Let's see how much of that play I got. I'm gonna try to do it like this to get the whole thing in there. So, good play. Boom! How did they get that ball over? And then Grantsburg took care of it, but that was pretty fun. 5-0 Grantsburg. Guy tracks it down. Myers just having a good time from behind the stripe. Look at that effort. And Schaefer got it up, but into Madison. Couldn't get the ball over. And it wasn't 10-0. There were two servers for Grantsburg and got it to, I think, 13-2 or something like that. Anyway, it was a good run for Grantsburg in the second set. And up 5-1 here. Megan. And over for Boyceville. Here's Myers, set middle. Java, that's been working pretty well. Back up on top. Java takes a ton off of it and gets the side out for the Pirates. 6-1 as Sydney Gronsky comes in for Ashlyn Olsen. Madison Schaefer back to serve. So I don't know what the conversation is on the floor here, but I'm just watching. When Ashlyn came off, she went and sat. I couldn't tell who it was. I think it's Melanie Lee. She went to sit on her lap and then wiped her forehead on her sleeve. It was just comical. I looked over at her parents, and Josh is just shaking his head. All right, what do we have here? Rotation check for the Bulldogs. Six to 1 is the score. And now what do we have? They stopped it before they could start it, so this isn't going to be a penalty. As Boyceville gets into their serve receive, and Madison will serve it up. That's into the net. Going to be impossible to pull out of there. Guy has been doing a good job as the libero. That one's through the net practically. Set to Gronsky. Gronsky, even though the approach wasn't perfect, she still stung the ball and then got it to go over and cause chaos instead of being easy for Boyceville to return. 8-1. Gotta love the aggressiveness here for Grantsburg. Bump set back. Swatted and not able to get the ball out. Good try by Renee Tews there, but it's going to be 8-2 here in set number 3. Delaney Olsen. The lefty shoots it deep and right on the line. Another one of those that the bottom just falls out of it. Delaney again. And that one's played by Tews. Set back, and another one for Grantsburg. Megan Schaefer's had herself a nice night as well. Serve is good, almost a double hit. And that one lands just out. Point for the Pirates. And that one is in, an ace for the Pirates. And a timeout called here. All right, I'm trying to make it easier to see some of the stuff on the scoreboard here. Give me just a second. Oh, somebody's birthday. Is it Jerry's birthday? Whose birthday is it? Who? Jared Gross. All right, happy birthday. Almost done here. Graphics, volleyball scoreboard. Yes, over right and Bazinga. Does that look better? Oh, it looks, that looks dumb too. Tipped into the net. 11-3 the score. Sorry, 12-3. See, I'm trying to make it fancy like ESPN, but it looks more like Wayne's World. Here's the serve. Rolled over. Myers outside. Twos with a good hit, and Guy dug it out, but unable to be controlled. I got to get rid of that. Look, that looks like Garble. Set to this side. Nice dig by Megan. Looking for twos through the block and down. Grantsburg with the point. Bump set this way, splashed over. Grantsburg controls. A miss hit by Sydney. Double hit on Sid. Set this way. Java, I think she mishit it, but it's going to end up being another kill for Jordan. 15-4, Grantsburg leads. Carly Gross and Ruby Wren go back into the game. Served by Carly is good. Tipped and roofed. Ruby the Roof Rango. Gross again. That's a tough pass. It's tipped. Ruby just flat-footed. Was she off the ground there, Nikki Poo? Barely. She was on her tiptoes, Nick. Eesh, that's insane. That's on top of the net. Sydney's able to get it down with a significant more effort. 18-4, and it's all Grantsburg. Bump set this way. Grantsburg in control. Still sprawling out was Renee Tews. That's one of the reasons she's a captain, and Grantsburg with another point. Blocked. Ruby got that one. That one's over. Chanel, Gross, Ruby. Wow, nice. It's all Grantsburg here. Wow. Served by Gross, 20-4 the score. And not a lot of life left in Boyceville right now. They're playing rough, and Sydney gives the Bulldogs the ball there. Aggressive again. Gotta like it. I'm sure Deb is really liking the way the girls have played, especially the second half of set number 1 and from then on. Really aggressive. Any mistakes that are made are aggressive mistakes. A coach will take that over mental stuff or passive mistakes. Look at that hit by Sydney. So she hit one in the net, comes back with a really good hit down the line on the right side. Set outside. Two's going for the back corner. Oh! Nick did not agree with that. All right. Haley Hannestead. Gross. Ruby. And from the back row, it's hit into the net, and Grantsburg is 4 points away from moving on in the WIAA playoffs. And Kaylee Moore is in, so the entire dressed varsity team in the game has played. That's tipped over into just trying to get a reset here. So now Kaylee and Carly and Renee. Boyceville has it. Almost a double hit there, and that's pushed out. Grantsburg leads 22-6. Ashland's serve is a beauty. That one's blocked by Ruby, and Grantsburg now 2 points away from moving on. And a rotation, or a substitution, I mean. And into the game, Mariah Marvin. Her first crack at it tonight. Haley Hannestead comes down. Marvin, a junior. And Olsen, the choir behind her. And a big blast. It did what it needed to do. Look at this nice, I should unmute it. Choir behind her. And a big, and Ashland trying to finish things off. 24-6, match point, into the net. I did it to her again, Nick. (24-7) Grantsburg leads here, and the crowd excited. Olsen, Gross, Chanel. That's too far. 24-8. Reisimer serve. Twos. Laid up by Guy. It's over. Grantsburg with a chance to attack. Ruby for the win. Huh. Why is everything... Will this work? And Grantsburg giving a thank you seniors chant because not a lot of... What happened to my camera? Nick, what'd you do? Oh my gosh, it's stuck. Let's see if that does it. Will that do it? Nope. Hi guys. Oh, did it get knocked out of here? Hold on. How's everybody doing tonight? All right, let's see. I gotta try something else. Not that we need to do too much more here. Here, I think it's gonna work now. There it is. All right. That was weird. I think I just bumped the USB here. So, See lots of hugs and crying over on the other side, but the song, here we go. I enjoy that. That is a fun tradition after wins, and yeesh. Nick's taking the stuff apart already. I'll be done in a second. I've got chicken wild rice soup waiting for me at home, so best believe it, I'm ready to get there. This one got done in under an hour. Congratulations to the Grantsburg Pirates. Moving on, they will play the winner of Ladysmith and Washburn. Don't pay attention to the highlights there. That was from something earlier. Don't know about the Ladysmith Washburn game, who Grantsburg will be playing, but it'll be one of them. And you can, that's not what I wanted. Jeez, Bob. There's the rest of the playoff bracket for tonight. Those games all happening tonight. And be sure to stay tuned to We Are Grantsburg. We'll let you know who the Pirates will be taking on next, and it will be on Thursday night. So Thursday there's volleyball at home. Friday there's football at home, and then Saturday, should Grantsburg win, they will most likely be at Unity on Saturday. So stay tuned, and we will let you know how all of that shakes out. But congratulations to the Grantsburg Pirates. Step one is done, and congratulations to the Boyceville Bulldogs. They gave it their best shot, really played well, especially in that first set, and then Grantsburg started figuring some things out and played very well down the stretch. So for Nick Rombach, my name is Bob Rombach. Thank you for joining us here and watching high school playoff volleyball here on We Are Grantsburg, part of the We Are Network. Have a great night, everybody.